Hey, blessings, blessings, blessings. God is good today all the time. He just always good. I want to tell y'all something that's very important. I noticed the problem with a lot of people because I noticed it with myself first. I never hop on here and just talk about others. Nah, I had to, um, felt the same way before, you know what I'm saying? Or gone through it or overcame it. So the problem I noticed with a lot of people is that a lot of people always want to do it their own way. Because they really feel like God ain't really moving. Like, you know what I'm saying? They really feel like, but at the end of the day, I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta, if he don't do it, then I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just constantly always trying to battle with God in that sense where it's like, God, you can only do so much. And God is just like, all right, fine. For sure. Like, God's just like, all right, fine. Just, all right. You think you got it? Okay, cool. And then you crying the next month about this, and this, and that. And the thing is this. When you going through trials, when your money starts getting low, like me, for instance, my money getting low. I ain't gonna lie to you. I still got a place, I still got all these things, right? And it's easy for me to worry. Oh, man. What am I gonna do? 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 And the Lord always brings comfort. What did he say? Do not worry. Do not worry. Imagine you go up to your mom and you say, Mom, I don't know what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna pay this bill. And then your mom says, do not worry. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be like, what you mean do not worry? I gotta pay, I gotta do what I gotta do. And that's how we treat God. I gotta do what I gotta do, God. And God's like, oh, for real? So that your will above mine? Okay. All right. Let me get on the benefit for that. And because he's so loving, he overlooks all that. But you keep doing that to him, it's not fair to God. And to think that we won't be subject to judgment in the things that we do is wild and crazy. The reason why I take my hands off everything, the reason why the stuff that's going on in my life right now, I'm confident. Think about this. A person has a job, they're making $3K a month. They got a car, but then they still worrying about, man, but I need a newer car. But bro, you're driving a car, bro. I don't even got a vehicle. What are you doing? Like, what do you, like, stop worrying? What, like, cast your anxieties to the Lord, First Peter say. Like, why are you so caught up in wanting to relate to the world and wanting to, because that's really what it is. If you say no, then why are you worried about, because you drive a 2012 and you've been driving it for 5 years, that now you want, bro, because you see this fast-paced world. If this world did not have newer cars, you wouldn't be tripping. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. If the world didn't have jobs, would you be even working? No, that's just a fact. Because at the end of the day, we're all influenced based off what we see in the world. But you take the influential in the world and you make it subject unto what? Unto God. I cast everything that I see in the world, whether it's a person that's good with marketing. I'm not going to say, oh, I want to be like him. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do what he does. No, I'm going to go up to God and I'm going to say, God, I see that this man has wisdom. This man is using wisdom of the world and he's doing marketing, God. Lord, I would love to do marketing. It's not that it looks so good, but it just seems so right for me. I'm interested in it. Lord, what do you think about that? Whether the Lord said no, yes, it don't matter. At the end of the day, I made it subject unto him. And that's why the Bible say, hold captive every thought and make it what? Submitted unto God. You think he's just talking about like lustful thought? No, he's not. He's talking about every thought that you have as a worry, fear, doubt, envy, strife, anger. Like, you have to take that and give it unto God and make it subjected to him. So, what I want to tell you is this. I'm going through stuff. But this stuff cannot overcome me. Because if it overcomes me, oh yeah, I'm in depression mode, I'm in anxiety mode, I'm in fearful mode, And the Bible says, do not worry about what you shall eat, what you shall drink, what you shall wear. But isn't the body more than just what? Eating? Isn't it more than just eating? Like, for real. If every time you do something and after you just always, I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. You know why? Because it's easy access. It's easy for you to just go eat instead of dealing with your thoughts. It's easy for you to just go do this instead of sitting with God. Yo, we gotta stop. Because when them trials really come, spiritual trials, when them demonic entities start knocking on your door, what you gonna do? You gonna be afraid because you ain't been in the presence of God. You ain't been sitting there with God. You ain't been putting the armor of God on. The Bible says put the armor of God on. So that you be ready for every tactic from the devil. Bro, this ain't a flesh war. The Bible says this is not the war isn't against flesh and blood, but against the power, the rulers and the principalities of the darkness. Like, we gotta understand, bro. Like, this ain't nothing, bro. This ain't nothing. I don't submit to this. This submits to me. Because at the end of the day, this apartment, it's just gonna go off in whatever. But it submits to me because once I pay, it's still my apartment. But if I don't pay, it's not my apartment. Do you understand what I'm saying? So quit submitting to things that not God. That's not it, bro. God's a jealous God. It's not it at all. I'm seeing this with countless Christians, with many people, like unbelievers. All right, I get it, because you're just doing you. But people in the church, people that are Christians, man, this is sad. And then you put it out there. That's a sad thing. You go take it to God in a private place. If you mad, if you kind of like confused, if you just God, that's fine. God can deal with that, and then He'll tell you what to do. But then when you just start going around and start talking, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do, blah 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 blah, that ain't right, bro. That's groaning. And one thing I learned about was groaning. That ain't right, because the Israelites did that. And the Israelites actually have bread come down from heaven, and they still complain. Even with food in their mouth, they're still wanting more. That's crazy.